Weep Grana Weep Mini Bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, head over to twitch.tv/EngineerHoist Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern to join everybody in the chat live. And I'll start off the stream with a question, and today's question was, what ability combo is one of your favorites that's like kind of your go-to? We got a few good ones in here. It's Breakfast says Inferno and Alita. That's nice with the attack boost, and then Alita coming in with the Death from Above. Steel Rex likes Blitzwings combo. That's great. Also, Scourge and Waspinator flying around at the same time. Optimus Prime uses Bumblebee to stun and Jetfire to attack from range. Arnav says Rhinox and either Swoop or Alita. Very cool. Silverbolt says Saber or Star Saber or Goldfire, and then follow up with Alita, Massive Destruction. William Hackman likes using Triple Changers and Insecticons. Oktar likes using Lugnut and Astro Train. And there's a few more coming in. And I also want to give a shout out to everybody else who's joining. We've got, let's see, Autobot Phil says Tiger Hawk's ability with Hounds Hollow Bombs. Yes. Sharksy's here. I see Joseph Trujillo. Red Alert is here. How's it going, buddy? And one of my favorites that I've been doing a lot lately is comboing Red Alert and Optimus Primal, aka Monkey Prime, or for you Decepticons out there, that would be Run Amok and Beast Wars Megatron. It's really nice because Red Alert gives you guys gives your bots a speed boost plus EMP immunity. Very helpful if you've got like Deathsaurus or Star Saber coming out, or anybody else with the stun, or even those stasis mines. And then Optimus Primal directs everybody to the defenses, and because I'm in an appropriate zone, they make quick work of the defenses because they're shielded, targeted to the defenses, and sped up. So it's pretty effective. But that's kind of my go-to combo on one of my squads there. And yeah, so that's a good one. So yeah, thank you for everybody for your ideas. And how about we go ahead and get into some Transformers Earth Wars news. And stick around, I do have some crystal cracking to do. We'll go find out what the luck is like searching for Trailbreaker from this past weekend's events. But first, the news. This weekend's event is called Loose Lips. And once my buttons start working, take part in this weekend's event to win a new War for Cybertron skin core. The newsletter sounds like they're releasing some new ones. I don't remember seeing news on that, or if I did, I forgot. It was not in the newsletter. You can also win up to 10 million Energon and alloys, 6,000 premium shards, 2,000 3-star shards, and 800 4-star shards, and up to 100,000 spark. That's all just from the normal event, plus there you can also continue on for some total spark crystals. This is an individual event. It starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time. It's one big prize board and triple XP. To participate, it's not an Alliance event, so you don't have to be an Alliance, but you still got to be Headquarters level 4. Hit that yellow event button, pick your battle zone, get your points, and go get your prizes. The battle zones are the standard battle zones. And here's a summary of your totalizer prizes. Obviously, you can get multiple different levels of prizes all along the way. Starting off with your skin core, a measly 700 points required. Finishing off with some spark at 10,000, and you can score up to 50,000 points if you really want to grind it out and take advantage of the XP. Plus, also you can go get some total spark crystals, and these are the same total spark crystals we've seen, where you can get an equal chance of combat combiner or normal spark at 5,000, 7,500, or 10,000 spark. It's triple XP still, Rex. They also said there's a tug of war starting Thursday, November 12th, ending the 19th. So 1 week of tug of war. That's where any war done in alliances, any alliance wars run, gets additional rewards. So you'll get triple the alloy, energon, and spark over what is normally awarded for a win. in those Alliance War leagues, and everybody gets 1,000 premium crystal shards for a win. Normally it's a small amount, and I think only the top league gets 1,000, but everybody across the board, if you win, you get 1,000. So they do these fairly regularly, and this next one is coming up in this next week. And the last bit of news is we find out who the next C.O.M.B.A.T bots are. We didn't learn anything about them except what they look like and their names. And the Autobots are going to get Glitch, and the Decepticons get Gator Face! So, you know, because I've joked about the Gator Face. This is not the same Gator Face that I was joking about, who was the headmaster for Croc in Titan's Return. I'm sorry, Titan Master. Whatever, he's a headmaster. But I did have to go look up, because these two guys were brand new to me. Apparently these guys both were Action Master partners. Gator Face was the partner for Croc. It makes sense why they would name... It was actually Gator Raider back in the day of G1. And... trademark issues or whatever, they renamed him as Gator Face when they created the Croc toy in Titan's Return, and I guess they're still sticking with Gator Face now, even though this is not Imagine that Headmaster, is Imagine the original G1 gun. Glitch, yes, they did use Glitch as the guy who became Tarn, spoiler alert, but if you haven't figured that out by now, it means you haven't read the comics. But yes, he was. But this is a different. This is a different character. This is going back to G1. He was a partner of an Action Master called Rollout, who I don't know, but he looked just like this. And these guys both turn into guns. So do with that what you will. Yeah, so they're going to be guns to be used just like any of the others. Probably similar to like Fire Drive and Blowpipe, those kinds of guns. Not some. I don't think they're going to be launchers, but you never know. They might. Yeah. Yeah, Grand Galvatron. Thought Roller was going to be Tarn. I never believed it. They were hinting at it far too hard for that to be Tarn. I had no idea it was going to be Glitch, but I knew there was no way it was going to be Roller. They were hinting just too hard at that, but I didn't believe it, not for a second. But anyway, that's not who this guy is based off of. He's based off of that guy from back in G1. But yeah, so we don't know anything more. I'm assuming they're going to be guns based on their previous incarnations, but that's just a guess. We don't have any bios, we don't have any abilities or anything like that, but that's who's coming. And I am belaboring this point because that's the end of the news, except to remind everybody to head on over to twitch.tv/EngineerHoist, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, to join us live. You could also catch the replays on my YouTube channel, posted the next day, 24 hours after the stream is done, sent per the rules. And you could also follow me at EngineerHoist on Instagram and Twitter for infrequent behind-the-scenes content. Okay, so before we move on, the last bots to come in this past weekend were Trailbreaker and Exhaust, and unfortunately I did not have the toys to show off of Trailbreaker or Exhaust. Well, I still don't have Trailbreaker, but I did get Exhaust in this past weekend. So this is what the toy of Exhaust looks like in car mode. It's different than in game because they had the design of that character, the Wheeljack design, before this toy came out. We've talked about that before, but I thought it would be interesting for you guys to go ahead and see what that toy looks like. And if I can do a quick transformation of this guy, it's not too super difficult. And it is difficult for me to get this windshield unpegged. I do think the part where you kind of pull the wheel off to the side, or the front of the car off to the side, although it's not working now that I'm trying to show you. And then you just kind of fold down this front piece of windshield so that it fits in there. I always thought that was a pretty slick move for them to do on this toy. And Wheeljack too, obviously. So there is Mr. Exhaust in his robot mode. You can't, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. That's the mercenary symbol there. And just for comparison's sake, since everybody likes to do that, there is Wheeljack. You can see it's a different head. Wheeljack chooses to cover up his mouth. Exhaust covers up his eyes. So if there's another use of this character, I expect them to be covering up the ears, so you can do a see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil kind of a trio. But yeah, so there you go. There's the toy form of Exhaust. I wanted to go ahead and finish that off. I wish I had Trailbreaker here for you, but he hasn't come in yet in the place where I ordered him. So we'll have to check him out a little bit later. So yeah, it looks like Wheeljack, but he joined the Autobots. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's the exact same toy, just with a different head and a different paint job. So, okay, so I promised you guys some crystal cracking, right? Yeah, so let's go do some crystals. Brady, you missed what the event was all about. It's an individual event. It's a pretty standard individual event. So, yeah, Shards, Alloy, Energon, and a War for Cybertron Core. Where did I get ordered Trailbreaker from? TF Source, I think. I need to do a better job of remembering where I ordered things from, because on 2 separate occasions I've actually ended up with 2 of a figure because I forgot that I had it pre-ordered and I purchased it in the wild, or I most recently got 2 Studio Series Blitzwings because I pre-ordered them in 2 different spots, forgetting that I pre-ordered them in one or the other. So we've got 20 of these, what they call them, 4-wheeler crystals, plus these power cord chips. And right before the stream started, I saw a strafe bundle. So I went ahead and I was streaming at the time. If you were here early, you were probably hearing some silence and some other stuff going on, because I was actively purchasing these strafe crystals. But we'll go ahead and get these power cords out of the way. And okay, good, they're not just a bunch of chips. Oh, I probably should have done the pop 10 at a time on this one. I'll go ahead and do that right now. Get this 10. I gotta hit the other 8 one at a time, but oh, that doesn't. I still oh, that's not working very well because they're all new. They're not duplicates, so you still have to hit continue every time. But just, I guess it does save you the tap to crack it. So yes, the 10 at a time doesn't work particularly well for the power cord chips, apparently, because you do still have to tap. Oh, getting a 3-star food or a silver food out of this one. Instead, it's all been bronze so far. It's sad how you know the strafe crystal because you've had to get so many so far. yes, indeed, that's what it is. It's strafe crystals. Because I've yet to acquire him at 4 stars, so they presented that specific bundle targeted at me for lacking him as a 4-star, and I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and go chase after strafe tonight. Arnav got 2 and 3-star Trailbreaker. Steel Rex got 2 and 3-star Exhaust. I'm hoping for at least that kind of a result, a 2 and a 3-star. The only 4-star I can remember getting out of one of these events from their crystals was Tigerhawk. Big Bronze Rim only got the 3-star. Gooch Lauren got 2-star. Brady got the hat trick and pulled all 3 of them. Nice job. Congrats. Okay, so that's basically it. A whole bunch of bronze food. I'll go ahead and crack these premium crystals that came along with that strafe bundle. I got 8 of them, so I split them half Decepticon, half Autobot. So we're getting some duplicate Decepticons here. It's strong. And one last Decepticon. It's Octane. Or Tone. Whichever you prefer. And for the Autobots out of the premiums, we got Mirage. We got Rust Dust. Optimus Rodimus 1980 is going to ride the wave of luck by cracking his crystals after I cracked mine. I wish you luck. I hope if I have good luck, it rubs off on you, and if I have bad luck, it does not. So, so there you go. There's an Inferno. As expected, they're all duplicates, but hey, you know, more power cores and shards and whatnot. All right, so let's do these Trailbreaker ones. And what were the other chances? Shards, right? So premium shards. So we may be cracking a couple more premium shards before we get done here. 3-star shards. And I am going to do these one at a time because it's a little more exciting, I suppose. It's only when I get like the bundles of like 200 or 400 combat chips, that's when I would definitely be taking advantage of the 10 at a time kind of a thing. So far, no Trailbreakers. Thought we might have got one right there, but no, Space Bridge is a tease. Still just, okay, this is going to be the halfway point. Halfway through my crystals on no Trailbreaker. There's the 2-star. Okay, so my no shutout streak continues. There's been plenty of times when I've only gotten just the 2-stars, so I've at least done that. I've yet to be completely shut out. But it is nice when a 3 or a 4-star shows up. Silver Bolt says, blew all my luck on Strafe 6 gun and light speed. No 4-stars for a while. Yeah, that's how it goes. You get a run where you just get, you know, a ton of 4-stars, and then it's just a real dry spell. And last one, chance for a 3 or 4-star Trailbreaker is not. So out of 20 crystals, we got Trailbreaker one time, and it was the 2-star, so that's okay. So we'll finish off with these. Well, let's go grab these premium. No, it's not a premium. It's a. Oh, I didn't even have a crystal. Oh, that's that XP because of the Z Energon. I wish they would get rid of that. Okay, so I got no extra crystals to get right now. There will probably be some by the time we get through these strafe crystals. So let's go ahead and crack these open. I have the 2 and I think the 3-star. I might actually be missing the 3-star even. I'm gonna go check. Oh, let's get the Trailbreaker story before we continue. Hey Trailbreaker, good to see you. Late to the party, but hey. Isn't he always Hound? Old Slowpoke takes his sweet time, but he gets there in the end. Yeah, pay them no mind, Trailbreaker. Slow and steady wins the day, am I right? Guys, my already perilously low self-esteem is taking a siege-level battering here. Enough already. Heh. Don't take it to pump, Trailbreaker. Trax and the others are just wind-up merchants. Make the mistake of revealing the weaknesses bit of your tech specs and they're like cyberhounds with a hard drive. Ha! It's true! Can't resist pulling your choke, Trailbreaker. Truth is, we'd, well, injure grievously for your personal force field. And his Magna Wheels, Inferno. Don't forget about them. That kind of sticking power comes at a premium. I guess so. Anyway, what's on the menu for today? Reconnaissance mission. A Decepticon substation in no man's land just lit up like a beacon and Magnus wants to know why. Let's roll out. Last one there's a blank protoform. And buys the oils at McAdams. Ooh, yeah, don't want to... What? No, wait, guys. Oh, why do I bother? Oh, yeah. The wrong hound body, yeah. What were we checking before? Oh yeah, do I have a strafe at 3-star? I think he's like the 1 3-star I'm missing. Yeah, so yeah, I don't even have the 3-star strafe. So we are hoping for a 3 or a 4-star strafe out of these crystals. So does McAdams now have a place on Earth? Apparently so. There's a slug. Arrow DJ Hart, welcome to the party. Hey, there's that hound we just saw in the story. Or an echo of him anyway. McAdams makes heaven feel like a place on Earth. Yeah, they've mentioned McAdams a couple of times in the story. You know, that's the you know, from way back, kind of like the main bar, you know, on Cybertron, where everybody kind of went to go hang out, and it was prominently featured in the Cyberverse series, and owned by this guy, McAdam himself, who is now complete. I think I mentioned that, showed that off last week, where I got Thunder Howl, which came with the final piece to complete McAdam. Not sure where the Decepticons go to quench their thirst, though. Oh, there's a strafe. Still just a 2-star, though. Still just a 2-star strafe. How do I watch Cyberverse? On YouTube. Well, not right now, because they were apparently having an outage or something right before the stream. So luckily, we moved over to Twitch a while back, because otherwise we wouldn't be having to stream right now. Does this McAdams transform? No, he doesn't. This McAdam, no, he does not. He's just a Build-A-Figure, and he is robot mode only. He's got some fake wheels to indicate that he would have some kind of a vehicular mode, but he does not actually transform. A little disappointing, but it's okay. Star Saber coming through. There's more strafes. There must be a strafe shortage, because there's only 2 stars. There must not be any 3s or 4s around. First aid. And last chance for a 3 or a 4-star strafe is a bust. That's okay, that's the way it goes. We'll get him eventually. The problem is, without even a 3-star strafe, when Computron comes around, wouldn't even be able to get Computron yet. So I'm hoping for at least a 3-star at some point. He'll come eventually. All right, where am I going? We're going to, so that's about it for the recording. Let's see. Optimus Rodimus pulled 5-star Springer after 4 years and a 4-star Grimlock. Nice, very cool. He's a hard one to find. Yeah. So very cool, very cool. Congrats to you, Optimus Rodimus. There. But for everybody on YouTube, thanks for making it this far. And make sure to check us out, twitch.tv/EngineerHoist, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. for the live recording, or you can always watch the replays. And that's basically going to do it for this week's stream. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.